My name is Marcia Schexnieder. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana. In 1972, I was a new bride, was born and raised in the state of Illinois. Abortion was not legal yet in the state of Illinois. I had been severely ill the year prior to getting pregnant, had a reaction to estrogen and literally had blood clots, hundreds of them all over my body. On the day that I went into the doctor's office, being married 4 months, and he did a test and told me that the test was positive, he looked me straight in the eye and said, "This is not good news. You absolutely cannot do this. You cannot carry this pregnancy. If you try to, it will take your life. And if by some miracle you do survive the pregnancy, your child will be born either deformed, handicapped, retarded, or all of the above." The next several weeks were spent going back and forth trying to determine what do I do. I had no clue at this point that it was a baby. I kept feeling so pressured. You're almost at the end of your first trimester. You have to hurry up. So in my way of thinking, I have to hurry up before this turns into a baby. Finally, on a Monday morning, when he called me at home, I said, "Go ahead and make the appointment." He made the appointment at a reputable Planned Parenthood clinic in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My husband and I traveled there, a 10-hour drive, stayed overnight, and went in for an early morning appointment the next day. I walked in that clinic that looked like any other medical facility, was greeted by people who looked like medical professionals. I walked out a totally different person that day and would be for the rest of my life. It was a horrible experience. The procedure was very painful, although I was told it would not be. I was treated in such an inhumane way, was told that if I cried, I started to cry because it hurt so badly. And the nurse told me that if I cried or if I dared scream, they would strap me to the table. The abortionist never ever spoke one word to me. He didn't call me by name. He didn't tell me what he was going to do. He didn't tell me what the after effects would be. I was never given any counseling whatsoever. I too, as you've heard many times today, was escorted out the back door. They didn't want us to go back out that front door. We all look differently. I'm here today to say there is no such thing as a safe abortion. Abortion hurts. It hurts women. It hurts children. It hurts families. Needless to say, that marriage ended in divorce. It was never spoken of again. For 18 long years, I absolutely told no one. I lived behind my secret. When I mentioned it to my husband, he just said, "That's what your problem is. You don't know how to take control of your own thoughts." Ironically, last year, after going through an abortion recovery myself as a participant, I had an opportunity to speak to him on the phone. It's been 38 years since we aborted our child. I felt the need to say to him on the phone that day, "I'd like to ask you to forgive me for the part that I played and for what I did in aborting our child." A man who never cried, a man who never said he was sorry the entire time I was married to him, broke down over the phone and said, "There has never been a day in my life that I have not thought of that time. What would it be? How would our life be different if that child was here today?" Abortion hurts. It hurts women. It hurts fathers. It hurts siblings. It hurts grandparents. I am here today only because there is hope and there is healing after abortion. After that 18 years, I began to open my mouth and become silent no more. It wasn't the abortion clinic that I went back to for counseling, because when I called them, they acted like they didn't know who I was or that I had never been there. It was other women that I began to hear say the same things. I'm sure you've noted in all of the stories you've heard already today, there have been so many similarities into what was done and how we were treated. It was those women who began to reach out to me. And I, in turn, made that commitment that from this day forward, as long as I have voice, I will speak out for women, for men, for children who are wounded by abortion.